My name is Adam. I'm going to be commentating this Losers Bracket Semifinals match here between Bluehits. Good. Kill me. Between Bluehits and ZirconEagle16. It's going to be a good one. And I am very, very excited. And you should be too. This is, like I said, the semifinals of the tournament that has gone on for not long enough. And we're in for a nice little treat here. Obviously, to make it this far, both these runners are very, very accomplished in this game. Bluehits with a PB of 56.52. And ZirconEagle with a 57.35. Both very active runners, very well-known runners. It's going to be a tight one. And I am very excited. My McDonald's chicken tenders are also very excited to be a part of this. It's all gonna be good. Both runners are readied up. And hopefully there's not a big delay between their streams. Okay. Okay. Let me try refreshing Bluehits stream, because that sucks.
Mario!
No, perfect. Like nothing was ever wrong. You know what? I have an idea, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to clean up the layout while they're doing Area 1. Area 1's happening, by the way. They're going fast. I made things look good. Now I can commentate on this. Doubles are happening. Bluehits has just a slight lead in the early game. Ever so slight. A little bit slower on the key though. Makes boom. We frame by frame. Bluehits timer technically about a second ahead of ZirconEagles though. Still, 1 second's not gonna make the biggest difference in the world.
Oh yeah.
Bluehits a suck up just ever so slightly faster than Zircon's. Like you see, you're gonna see such minor optimizations here in the early one. But it's gonna give them, you know, frame differences, and like I said, it's gonna be a close one.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how Chauncey treats them. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the tournament so far. And this is where it gets good. I mean, it's been good for actually the past few matches, but, you know, as we get closer to the end here, it's when it gets real good. Let's just see. Easy first ball catch. Two slightly different setups. Oh no! Unbelievable. Zircon misses the ball catch and has to get the rocking horse cycle again. That sucks. Oh no, unbelievable. And then he gets hit by a ball and has to do it again. That's a enormous time loss. And he just seems a little bit flustered. He's got to bring it back here though. And I know he can. Oh, there's that. Color change. Let's see if I can play with that. No matter what I do, hard for me to make red green. Can we restart? If you could get a hold of Zircon, which I think is going to be hard for you to do, I wouldn't be against it. How far is the difference between them? I'd say, without knowing exactly how long that cutscene takes, I'd say about a minute. Zircon can come back, but that's just not a fun way to start. He needs to take this moment to recollect himself and to push forward. Whatever happened in Area 1 is, you know, that's good. That's over. So it's actually about a 40-second difference between the two. Wow, beautiful first try, guys, from Bluehits. Ooh, doesn't get the second mask off. At least he doesn't get hit, though. So he's not going to have one despawn on him. Because then that would be super slow. Early release for Bluehits. That does not help Zircon in the slightest. Bluehits a little bit of ways away from the chest there.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Zircon's more or less recollected himself, and you know, he's a very good player at this game. It's very rare to see, you know, something like that happen. But at least he does get early release as well. And he'll, you know, move forward. Still playing catch up, but won't be as bad. You know, it'd be a real slap in the face right now to get a 10-second time loss for no reason after that area 1. Cool, so now Bluehits is moving to his first boo.
Mario.
No lump in the sheet, so he's gonna be pretty happy with that. Doesn't quite activate the spot, but he has perfect RNG. So he's gonna pull the top part off so he can be closer to the door when he gets the tech skip here. And he'll be on his way. No kidding. Ooh. Worst RNG in the wardrobe room here. And he's got a poison mushroom in the room to deal with. Plays it smart though. You know, stays on the opposite side of the poison mushroom so it doesn't accidentally get sucked up into the vacuum. Zircon getting his first boot. There's a lump in the table. He's just gonna pull the sheet off right away. Which pays off for him. Bluehits gets worst RNG again. If Zircon gets some good RNG here, he can tighten the gap a little bit. Not perfect, but still better than Bluehits. But Bluehits did get the tech skip and Zircon didn't. Although Bluehits was a little slow to get the activation on the bottom right wardrobe. So it's all happening. And worst RNG there for Zircon. So that's a bummer. Bluehits gets good RNG in the boxes, but generally you should be able to activate those boxes almost instantly all the time. There's no surprise. And one of the most important ones, he gets the chair on the right side for the boo. He doesn't have to search. Let's see what Zircon gets here. You didn't miss it, Viking. It looks like it could be in the chair right here. And it's not. Yeah. Read the radar right, unfortunately. Luck was not with him there.
Mario.
So now Zircon's doing some walking and shifting my attention to Bluehits here. Gonna go ahead and get Mirror Room done. Nails the first double. Shakes off that first ghost real quick too. Ooh, but actually misses the second double. Luckily, it's not the one that, he didn't shine the flashlight on it, so it didn't despawn or anything. Not in the usual spot that it's in. Looks like it, okay, it's in the candle, so that's good for him. He didn't have to go searching all the way to the left side of the room. And Bluehits will go ahead and fire warp here. So although Bluehits missed a double, it wasn't, you know, detrimental too much. It was a little slow, but the ghost didn't despawn, so it's not a significant time loss per se, just a couple seconds. Zircon gets both of his doubles. He's going to go ahead and try and get this boo right away. He checks the bottom right candle and there's a spot and gets it right away. That's beautiful RNG. And probably one of the first moments that this game has been like looking up to Zircon there. Bluehits nails the flashlight skip. RNG mouse, you know, for good luck. He needs it, clearly. Looks like Zircon might have made up a little bit of ground here. Just kidding, he still has to get the key. I am a liar. Because overall, Bluehits' RNG, but with the tech skip, was better than Zircon's. Bluehits playing with a hat. Ooh, shakes off the ghost and it moves. That's going to be super bad. He is going to finish his room here. He's going to get the chest cutscene skip. Oh, and he's not. He might lose the butler here. He's got to move really fast. I don't know if he's going to get it. He doesn't. He has to go all the way back and do the butler cycle again. This is Zircon's moment to catch up. This is unbelievable. What? Give me a second. Sorry, I had to yell at a dog. So now Bluehits is going to go ahead and get the butler again. He's on his way. He's going to get this boo now. Zircon makes the butler cycle. Looks like he's going to take the lead here. Bluehits trying to micromanage here. He's going to go ahead and probably get the launcher blue tech skip. He got it. He's going to open the chest because he's going to wind up going that way again. And now he just has to wait. Zircon, on the other hand, is going to go ahead and get into the sealed room. Blue missed butler cycle. Oh, and he just has to wait and wait. That is atrocious. It looks like Zircon will take the lead here. Zircon got behind in the early game because he missed the first Chauncey ball cycle twice.
Mario.
So Zircon definitely taking a lead here, which anything can happen in these races. Missing that double and he didn't get the chest cutscene skip. I mean, that was GG right there for the cycle. Go ahead and getting the ball all the way. Zircon wants to go ahead and try and get the. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar. Bluehits burning one extra time just because things were a little bit hectic in there. Like I said, this race isn't over until it's over. And Bluehits can still come back, too.
Mario. Oh yeah.
It looks like Bluehits is going to take the mirror. since he already got the laundry boo. I lied. When did I lie? I'm upset.
Oh yeah.
Bad RNG for Zircon. Oh, wow. The worst RNG for Zircon. Which could pay off for Bluehits here. If he gets great RNG, this is going to be a lot closer. Radar looks like it might be piano. Just kidding, I'm a liar. Now I'm lying to the people. Well, Boo Ball looks like he's getting bad RNG too, but the radar is flashing a little bit. Nope. Same exact RNG. Lovely. So this isn't a great run by either runner's standards, but the race is not lost. Gonna go ahead and check the table because it could be there. There's a lump in it, and it is in there. Pays off. So now Zircon's gonna move on to Spooky. Spooky the dog. Definitely, you know, just speaking on a note here, actually, let's see what Bluehits is. Oh, it's on the right side either way. Unless it switches. And it did. That sucks. But the mistakes we've seen from these guys, it's been a very weird race. Not mistakes you'd see from these guys normally. Just, you know, with Zircon, you had the two Chauncey ball catch misses on the first cycle of each one. So he had to see rocking horses just like a million times, which never happens. And then missing the Butler cycle on Bluehits' side also is just like something, especially these top runners, you just never ever see it. Their level of consistency is usually so high, and for, you know, something strange like that to happen on each side for each runner, it's shocking to say the least. But definitely made for an interesting race. I'll tell you what. You know, it looked like, you know, once the beginning happened with Zircon, it looked like it was going to be a blowout. But here we are with Zircon in the lead. And it's definitely still anyone's game. Zircon nails the one cycle here. And let's see how Bluehits' goes. Alright, he's starting it up. And looks like it's going to be a clean one cycle here. Even with the dragging, still he didn't stop sucking up health, so that's going to be nice and clean one cycle. So, yeah, definitely time to turn, but, you know, Area 3 is still, anything can happen, you know. Just even with Bluehits alone, but then also you got Moonshot, you got Hallway RNG, all the fun stuff. Nanaboo can escape. Missed doubles or triples in Astral Hall. So many different things can happen here. But for now, we wait. Yeah, Bluehits, no kidding. Apparently, you lose much more than a minute with a missed cycle on the Butler. So Zircon's going to go ahead and make his way to unlocking Area 3.
Mario.
Let's see if we'll see the unheard of stumble skip. The skipper of stumbles. It's unbelievable. Luigi pokes his head into the lion's mouth, and out of the lion's mouth, he sees the mirror. He always knew he was the culprit. Oh, Mario's there too, in a painting. So he's gonna scare skip. Grab the key. And let's see if we get a hot stumble skip. Oh, he stumbles! That's it, runs over. The stumble was not skipped. He lost 16 years of time. The game won't be completed. He's fine. Let's see if Bluehits gets the legendary super difficult stumble skip. Great water snipe by Zircon. And Bluehits also stumbles! It's over! They might as well both forfeit. There's clearly no point to continuing the race with the stumble having forsaken both runners. Bluehits with the swag snipe. Actually, because of the snipe, he was closer to the stairs. He actually had to call Mario for a second. Because the game wasn't ready. Looks like good RNG for Zircon though. I was watching Bluehits. He usually tries to set up a tech skip in here. I don't know if he quite got it exactly how he wanted it there though. That was a beautiful quick check left for Bluehits. That being said, the boot usually does switch here. But if the radar starts flashing more, he'll know exactly what's going on. Sure enough, it's in the chair right in front of him. Easy peasy. He's not going to get the tech skip, but that's okay. He got great RNG. So it wasn't too slow. I forgot to say he was making his way downtown. He's walking fast. Face is fast. And he is homebound. But no. It's over. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the yarn balls. And Bluehits really is not far behind. Ooh, Zircon's boost switches into the sewing wheel. Can't ask for much better than that. Let me go ahead and spray the boo with ice. Finish it up. Get the key. And Bluehits with the beautiful yarn balls there. And Bluehits is checking right side. Right side, best side. Potentially up top. And checking right side did not pay off. It's in the sewing wheel. Oh, no way. That's unfortunate for him, man. It's not fun. Bluehits decides to get the key. An interesting spot, to say the least. But it should be fine. No harm, no foul. On the bright side of that, he won't be at the mercy of the key when he's trying to get closer to the door. Zircon nails his second double. And I don't know if he goes for the triple or not. He does. The burn is triple. Easy peasy. Free. No, it's in that top candle if it's there. And it is a bomb. It's going to be in the top left side. Bad RNG there for Zircon. Gives Bluehits a second here to catch up a couple seconds if he gets good RNG especially. Bluehits also going to actually do the burn for the triple. Not a big deal. Oh, and we buffer, boys. Bluehits is currently splicing his run together. I know before the stream he dropped a ton of frames and then it was fine, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna fix itself in a second. Zircon gets first try moonshot, easy peasy. It's like nothing wrong ever happened. I'm gonna try and refresh his stream, knowing that it probably won't work out. I'm gonna refresh the stream again. Okay, caught up. See, like nothing ever happened. Bluehits gets first try moonshot. Yo, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. And Zircon's on his way to the projector room. Alright, Zircon in the projector room, almost. Now he's in the projector room. What's up, Potato? Alright. Yeah. Sorry. He's doing things. He's doing it fast. Bluehits just enters before Zircon finishes the room, which is always a good sign. Zircon nails the triple. Game's easy. Opens up the right side. It was distraction. Ooh. The Boo is really bullying Zircon here. If he grabs that glove before, okay. I was gonna say, if he grabs that glove before the suck up is over, that Boo might escape at that point, but not a problem. Instead, he just got bullied a little, and everything is fine. Bluehits potentially great RNG, and it looks like the Boo is gonna come out. It is. So yeah, that was definitely a lot better Boo luck and execution for Bluehits. That's gonna save him a bit of time on Zircon here. And you can see the gap is getting tighter. Not great RNG for Zircon, getting it in the bottle. Ideally you want the desk, of course, or the chair. However many hitboxes there may be in that spot. Bluehits gets the good RNG. On the bright side for Zircon, though, even though he didn't get the best RNG, he did get a fire refill, which is nice. Also, these text boxes are going to start taking a part of how much time someone saves or loses. Bluehits taking a walk on the left side of the twins. Looks like Zircon has okay RNG, not perfect, far from perfect, but it's you know, it wasn't the last box. Bluehits great first toy soldier. We're not in the toy soldier room. Zircon trying to set up the double. Didn't quite work out in his favor. It was close, but he will switch quickly here. Bluehits gets pretty good RNG. Doesn't have to walk all the way around the room, just halfway. Bluehits not setting up the double. He's just getting the blue guy. Easy peasy. Boo responds and whacks him. This Boo likes to escape quickly. I'm surprised he's not out of here yet. And Bluehits spawns the Boo right there. We'll probably finish it. Wow! Wow! What's happening on Zircon's side? That was insane. So it may look like they're tied here, but Bluehits has to grab a shoe. But Zircon gets longer text. And suddenly this race is quite close. Especially if Bluehits gets good RNG here. I mean, he doesn't, but I'm actually going to go ahead and refresh Zircon's stream just because of the buffer and how close this is. I don't know if it was just me or if Bluehits' stream lagged, like the actual game lagged there like crazy, but I just glanced at it for a second. Bluehits got super long text there. Zircon a nice little edge for a second here. Looks like the Boo switched for Bluehits, that's why he ran away. Zircon didn't get good RNG in there, so it's not a big deal. They're both going to get the tech skip, and they're both going to mirror warp, and really they're only like 5 seconds apart from each other at this point. Considering there was a minute gap on one side and a minute gap on the other side, it's actually incredible that this run is this close right now. Because it really has no business being this close. That being said, we're at the lovely fortune teller part for both of them, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little talking about what's coming up in this month. So right now, obviously we're in the losers semifinals of sorry, I'm getting handed Diet Coke. We're in the losers semifinals of the I'm also getting flicked off, I apologize. We're in the loser semifinals of the tournament. You see obviously ZirconEagle16 versus Bluehits. From here, the loser gets eliminated. We go to the losers finals versus Switchmaster64. The winner of that will go to the main bracket finals against HD, HD Lax, and HD Lax won in the chat, and that will be either 1 or 2 races in a row, depending on what happens. The finals of this tournament will be taking place on Halloween, 10/31, which I don't know what day of the week it is. It is a Tuesday, so we will be doing that on Tuesday, October 31st. And then after the finals of Luigi's Mansion tournament, we'll declare a winner. And then we're going to have a big old community race on Halloween after the finals. So it's going to be a good time. You should be there. You should take part. It's going to be good. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. We got Bluehits second try on the Booget. Same with Bluehits. And the gap is pretty much the same here. Zircon getting a long text though. And Bluehits not so much. And so now we're going to move on to the going upstairs. We're going to go to the safari room and then Boolasses. Boolasses can be a big divider, you know. If Zircon 2 cycles and Bluehits 1 cycles, Bluehits will most definitely take the lead. Even the Boo RNG in Safari or Miss Double, you know, is going to cause a difference here. So, should be interesting. The not interesting part is them walking up, but we're almost past that. Nice quick spawn from Zircon. Likewise from Bluehits. Accidentally freezes the first go, so just a little bit of time lost there as we watch the animation go. Zircon nails his double. So he'll suck up the banana nice and cleanly in the process. Bluehits gets his double nice and cleanly as well. Zircon gets the other trash ghost, and Bluehits right behind. Activated a spot on the boxes. Let's see if it works for him. It's a bomb. Bomb for Bluehits as well. Looks like it's in the right side. Zircon dropping the frames, but luckily I don't think the timer changed. It's a right side share for both of them. Practically identical Safari rooms, minus Bluehits with the animation. Bluehit switches to side step there real quick. And Zircon does not. So now we got Bluelossus. And, this is going to be one of the main deciders here, I think. Unless they both get super fast one cycles and it happens. But who knows? Oh my goodness. Alright. Apologies if I sound a little distracted here and there. There are funny things happening around me. So ice spawn a little interesting, but not too detrimental there for Zircon. Bluehits, you know, ice right where you want it. Boos don't get in the way. As long as they don't get stuck behind the statue, this should be nice and clean. Zircon, not a great first shot, but he's going to go ahead and spray a lot of them and make up for it. Bluehit's getting aggressive there. He's going to have to do some traveling. Zircon gets the one cycle. Bluehits really needs to get this guy. There's still two left. Oh, it's a two cycle for Bluehits. Oh, and there was one still both stuck behind the thing too. So even if he got those two, he still had to go get all the way to the other one. Oh. Oh, that's not fun. He's going to clean it up here. This ice is really awkward. I don't know why this dude's floating all the way over here. I think Bluehits accidentally puts the vacuum away there too, and oof, that's a big time loss for Bluehits over Zircon there. Zircon will definitely take a stronger lead here, comparatively. As we move into Area 4. That being said, Area 4 is anything can happen. You know, there's a lot of things in Area 4 that could... I mean, I don't have to explain how this can get close again. We've watched it happen. There's been a minute one hand, minute on the other hand. It's been crazy. So this is definitely far from over. This has been the least predictable race I can... I mean, it's just wow. The gravity in my house seems to be quite strong today. Yeah, the back and forth of this is insane. Actually insane. For all the weirdest reasons, I would have never guessed this at this stage of the tournament. I apologize. Like I said, funny things are happening around me. Alright, so now we get to see Grimly. Grimly could just wreck Zircon and then Bluehits his back. It's happened before to people like me and Bluehits. Alright, so Zircon's gonna make his way over to Grimly. Open the door! Gonna take the mirror. I'm sure neither runner is super happy with this run, but it's a tournament. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Zircon making his way over. Insta-Grimly. That is quite the opposite of what Bluehits wants to see there. As fast as it gets. Bluehits spawning a ghost is the RNG manipulation, clearly. And Insta-Grimly for Bluehits as well. What? The double Insta-Grim. Bluehits manipulated the RNG there perfectly, spawning that ghost. Meant to be, really. For those who do not get my sarcasm, you cannot manipulate RNG like that accurately. It was very lucky that they both got Instant Grimly. Will Blue go for Breaker? I think he doesn't have a choice, but let's see what happens. Zircon setting up the double that's messed up so many people in this tournament so far. Just kidding, it's easy. Why would anyone have a problem with that stupid double? They're gonna have a little trouble spotting the Boo though. And it was a Boo ball. Bluehits going for Breaker. Wow, looks like a great setup. Really pulling back. I think there might have been a double cackle, but he's pulling him very far back. Oh, and Bluehits nails it! It's a race, boys! Oh my goodness, we are in here. Bluehits is not giving this up without a fight. Oh my goodness, and it looks like the RNG might be way better here for Bluehits than it was for Zircon. That is a huge time save for Bluehits, and that is exactly what he needed. Executed super well too, dragging that Boo back almost to the center of the room. Very impressive to do that without getting double cackles is just very, very well done. Wowzers. So although it may look like Zircon has a large lead here, Bluehits is much closer than what the screen shows. Because he has that extra Boo. Where Zircon now is gonna have to go ahead and get Van Gore Boo, and Bluehits can just peace out. So you really won't see how close this is until just near the end. Bluehits is not giving this one up without a fight. Incredible. Zircon setting up the double here. And he's right in the corner too, pretty much right where he wants to be. He's getting dragged around a little bit. If he can, I was gonna say, yeah, if he can just clean up that green ghost, he'll get a nice and quick double. So Zircon definitely pushing as well. And he's saying, I'm not gonna let Bluehits catch me. So we're gonna go with a nice and quick burn, safety burn. It's still fast. Looks like Bluehits is going to set up a double as well. Doesn't quite get in the corner, but if he could just clean up the blue one real quick and then get control of the green one. Beautiful double by Bluehits as well. Really smart, focusing on the one. You know, he was able to drain the blue one and then just switch right over to the green one. Worked out beautifully. This is the high caliber of gameplay we're talking about when we get to this stage in the game, you know, this stage of the tournament. This is stuff we definitely didn't see last year, I'll tell you what. Bluehits doesn't quite make it to the ladder. Oh, maybe he did. I'm a liar. Definitely clinch worthy. You're not wrong. But it worked out in his favor. High risk, high reward on that one.
Mario.
Looks like Zircon setting up the quad. Just kidding. He's going to burn all of them. Ooh! Almost gets slapped. Ignore my ignorance for saying anything about a quad. But Zircon almost gets slapped enough to where the sound effect actually played for the slammer. That's not his name, but that's what I'm calling him. Poison mushroom spawns for Bluehits. I don't think it's gonna be an issue here. Yeah, it despawned. Double cackles, I think, on Zircon. Just kidding. It was beautiful. Everything's fine. And Bluehits will go ahead and get his triple here. A little bit widespread, but he knows that he pulls it off fine. Swings his flashlight wide. Potentially great RNG for Bluehits as well. Yep, there it is. Exactly what he wants. Exactly what he wants. And a very, very clean armory boost suck up. So like I said, for those who are just tuning in, this gap, it looks like a very large gap in time here, but it's not as large of a gap as you may think, because Bluehits does have one extra boo over Zircon right now with the Breaker Boo 1 cycle. So Zircon has to get the Van Gore boo, where Bluehits will beat Van Gore and just leave. I can't believe that this is happening. And just how close this is going to be. Both of them playing their Area 4s very, very well, too. There really haven't been any major mistakes. Beautiful scare skip from Bluehits. We should hopefully see a 1 cycle Weston here. Well, Weston's pulling a little bit. Ooh, 3 health breaks away. A good moment for Bluehits to catch up here. Zircon's going to clean up the pearls, just get them out of the way. Let's see if Bluehits has... Bluehits gets the 1 cycle. RNG for Zircon, bottom left. Not great when you're checking top right first. Bluehits also clears out the pearls. Looks like he's going to activate the spot and then get the key. Ooh, Zircon, that was so close to disaster. But it was not disaster. Disaster did not strike. Oh no, but for Bluehits, that's so bad. Oh no. Bluehits leaves the room, assuming it's just going to come back down. He does. That is bad. That is not good. No es bueno. It's not over. This is definitely not over. You know, anything can happen. Zircon can 3 cycle Van Gore boo. Miss some triples during Van Gore. That 9 HP escape. If it went right, it wouldn't have been such a big deal, but the fact that it went into the darkened pipe room, it's a huge time loss. Beautiful first triple for Zircon. Oh, and there it is. There's that missed triple that I'm talking about. Now these dudes are going to spawn, and he has to group them together. Nails the grabber triple though. That's one of the most punishing ones to miss. Looks like that triple was fighting him a little bit almost. And here we are again. Let's see what the luck is like for Zircon. No, this is gonna be close, I'm telling you. Great first cycle for Zircon. So Zircon's got to save and quit. Bluehits has got to take the mirror warp. Oh my goodness. I think Bluehits has a slight lead. Bluehits has a slight lead. Don't underestimate the Breaker Boot 1 cycle. And it is definitely more than 8 seconds. I agree. But it's not by much. If Bluehits messes up Bowser, GG. Oh my goodness, even something like that. Oh my goodness, how did this wind up this close? This is unbelievable. You know, all these mistakes and you know, all these things that happen, and they're about 6 seconds apart, and they're both 58 pace. If that goes to show like the actual ability of these runners themselves, even with all these literally minute-long mistakes and things like that, they're still about to get 58s. Just so you know, it's insane. All that being said, here we are. We're right here at Bowser. It's a 4-second difference. 4-second difference. Yeah, Breaker Boot's definitely fast. There's no ifs and or buts about it. Bluehits is starting his suck up. Avoids the ice shots. Boo's going a little bit high. Starts pumping just a little bit late. He gets a 247. That's a good first cycle. He doesn't need a crazy one. He just needs to get a 2 cycle. 247 with Zircon as well. Same exact. This could be it right here. And Bluehits finishes on wins with a 58-48. And Zircon with a 58-52. Wow, the things that I have seen. The things I have seen. That is unbelievable. You know, was it the cleanest race ever? No. But damn if it wasn't entertaining. Damn if it wasn't entertaining. Bluehits by 4 seconds is going to go ahead and take the win over ZirconEagle and go to the losers finals against Switchmaster64. The amount of things that went wrong on both sides, and yet it still wound up this close. No one could have predicted it. Truly, thank you for the awesome race. It was wow. Congratulations to both runners. Nothing to be ashamed of on on how that went. A lot of fun on our side. That being said, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back soon with the losers finals. And then don't forget Halloween. We're doing the main bracket finals, tournament finals, followed by a big community race of No Out of Bounds. So make sure to be there. Don't do anything for Halloween. Don't go trick-or-treating. Spend your time with nerds playing video games. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you again for watching, and see you later.